Greetings, traveler.
All right, chat. We got ourselves a beater Babbit game. Elemental, Mech, Murloc, Naga, and Pirate. And we're going in with Murozond. Playing on the Chinese server after he has parked on 16,000 MMR on an A. What an unbelievable Chad. Is he going to sell for the banana? He's thinking about it. Looks like he will. Ooh, gets more money too. Going in with the 5-3 now. Mixed minions is a surf and surf, so we are going to tie now because we got the banana. Go 3-on-3. 4-on-4 now is a little weird without like having to sell, but saving a little bit of health at least last round. Accordo is fine, yeah. He's going to keep the Accordotron instead of the module. I'm not sure if that matters that much, but that's fair. Okay, we got the tie. No damage is great. Ooh, now we can level Chef because he has 1 extra gold from the Accordo. That's great. Also, Beater's editor is so fast, man. Ooh, that's a good hit. There's no fat on this VOD. It's only meat.
85% lean.
It's full, it's clean. No downtime. Other than when Beater is explaining stuff, right? Okay, so he's talking about maybe getting Volumizer end of turn stuff. It's kind of weird though. There's no more Apexis. You wouldn't have Beatboxer. Yes, we fixed the crashing. Yeah, I like the 4-drops here too. His board is not full yet. Oh, bro, this is sick. So he wants to play Tavern Spells here because he's getting the Bigwig buffed with the Sailor. We're not leveling, right? Okay. So just selling 1, sure. Yeah, this is honestly a pretty good deal. We'll choose to magnetize, making his mech even stronger. That's fair. You don't need 7 units here. Mojats, thank you very much for the prime. Thank you, thank you. How much do you have to pay Blizzard to get the same pet? This is free to play. Just screenshot it, put it on your screen. There you go. My god, his chef's choices have been off the charts. Will sell for the taunt here. I think that's fair. It really sucks if this thing doesn't die. He's also selling aggressively because he's got the blue shell here. So even if he loses, it's not that bad. In the chat that says Shady reviewed your Electron game today. We're caught, chat. We're caught. All right. We're here. Cool. Meta advertising. Yeah, I mean, I love that because Beater's YouTube does not get that many views. It's still relatively small, but he is such an incredible player that it's absolutely worth highlighting his games. And most of the time when I review, oh, he goes for the Time Warp egg. That's fun. Most of the time, the games that I review end up getting higher views because people will want to see Beater's point of view. So same thing with this one. After you guys are done watching and you want to see what was Beater thinking, what was he saying, absolutely check it out. If you're watching it on YouTube, the link's going to be in the description as per usual. And after the game, I will link it in Twitch chat here. He's just popping off here. Right, this is an egg you have to play, not hold. Yeah, that would have been tragic if we held it. It gets a little bit confusing with the dragon egg. That one you have to hold in your hand. This one you have to put on the board. So he missed a small buff on the egg, but who cares? My god, he's just casually high rolling here, by the way. Got a golden scrap scraper into a Queen's Guard, but it's still gonna take damage here. Wow, big, yeah, 94 damage cleave. Faceless, 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 faceless. He has the egg. That's an instant faceless. Okay, found a triple. Saloon to get that out of the way. Money, money, money. He's thinking about Rogers because he's gonna spend 5 gold for free here. Sorry, well, 3 gold for free, I guess, so. Sell, sell, sell. The Rogers is an interesting pickup. I think it's because he has 1 or 2 more units he can sell first. I'm not sure if he would have taken Rogers without the turtle in the shop, but ooh, man, it is paying off. Got the Junk Jouster now with all those magnetics. That's a great way to stabilize. Juggernaut is pretty good too. I actually played a Juggernaut game myself earlier today and was very, very pleasantly surprised. They really buffed it a nice amount. Definitely feels worth it now. So he's stacking already. So he is going in for the Beatboxer, right? We have a little bit of inside information. The thumbnail and stuff, it's about Beatboxer, so I know it's a Beatboxer game. But you can see how he's prepping for it, because obviously at the time, Beater has no idea it's gonna be Beatboxer. Oh my god. How are we doing all of this? Okay. So he's holding the Anoyo in the hand because it's a pair, right? So he can get the the card with the thing and the stuff. He can get that from his scrap scraper. Now his egg is going to transform, and then he can use the faces to get a copy of the golden 7-drop. So in this case, with Beatboxer, that's insane with his setup. So he really pushed for it. I mean, I'd be very surprised if this doesn't turn into Beatboxer, because yeah, how else is he going to get it? But he's like, okay, I got him. Nice. Gotta feel good about that. Chat hitting OFCs, as they should. These damn streamers with their damn streamer luck. It's always the same. So he's on 31 health here, by the way, which is so unreasonable. The reason why it's unreasonable is he can play the Beatboxer, copy it, and now he's going to get so much money from these Accordatrons. Sure. Yeah, the other two suck. I think you just snake eyes and see if you get lucky. He's got to sell one thing. So the satellites is great because it's going to force triples. He might not even sell anything for snake eyes here. Yeah, I think I agree. Because you're guaranteed a triple here on the satellites. And then next turn you're going to have 3 satellites, so you won't be able to attach it to one then. So he kind of needs to roll a... Oh, he kind of needs to roll another one or a Drakari, I think, to keep generating enough satellites. But you can see how these Beatboxers are just getting so big. Why is that one Beatboxer significantly bigger? What happened there? What did I miss, chat? Did he mutinous? What'd I miss? Okay, no triple on the module is unfortunate. Holy Jouster stats? Yeah, Holy Jouster stats. Can you review the Murloc game at 720? I'm not watching a YouTube video, right? Or... or what are we talking about here? Okay, found the triple. That's great. So he can play the regular satellite now. Drakari is good. He's gonna need Drakari. Oil when he's stacking Accordatrons. You madman, I love it. What a beautiful play right there, chat. What an objectively correct play. You see that? What an objectively correct play. He has to play Drakari, though. Are we just out of that second Jouster? Or he hits a triple air, of course. Nope. The game is starting to slow down. This is classic Beatboxer behavior. Gotta slap your magnetics on the board. Armor. He's gonna be pretty rich soon. I think he just sells a Jouster, yeah. Because he needs to get that Drakari on the board, so he generates one more. Ooh, wow. I guess he doesn't have enough. Oh, full greed to get the Accordatron out. I love it. Okay, so he's going to sell, and he's going to keep the Jouster because he's essentially saying, I'm going to get so many magnetics from the Moonsteel, it's not really going to be worth it that much. And I think that's a fair assessment, honestly. 3,000, my boy. We're large. This is where the extra health is. This is where I don't have damage cap and I say, are you kidding me? I have the perfect game. What's he doing, chat? That's what happens for me there. The scammer boy. The full scam. I mean, our toms are basically, they don't care, but. Whew. Well, he already had a triple coming, I think. Yeah. All right. 40 gold already. Here we go. So this is the most challenging part of playing this stacking strategy, is the client is just so bad at processing this. I liked picking up Leroy, but it's probably wrong. Let's see, what is he going for? I guess he can get more Moonsteel. He is gonna get very, very large. Oh, Avalanche on top of the Magnetic Elemental is a play, but yeah, you know, there's nothing really you want to Avalanche, right? I think that's fair. Money. You have to be really, really decisive when you're doing this. So I guess he's just getting more Moonsteel, more Drakari? Question mark? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Yeah, the Amalgam comp is nasty. Okay, get rid of this. Wingman? I kind of like Wingman. Skip the Drakari? Yeah, so he's so far ahead of the curve here, right? Basically, the Drakari doesn't matter too much because he doesn't need to get... Oh, this is actually high level. You guys saw that? He sold one because he doesn't want to get too many. At least I think that's what happened here. Jesus, this junk jouster. It's not making it easier. Holy chicken stats, bro. The junk jousters are just popping off like crazy. Woo. Right. He has the chicken in the Illidan position. Yeah, look, guys. He has 4 satellites in his hand. If he hadn't sold that 1 extra satellite, he would have had 6 total. And they would have just, both of them tripled, and he wouldn't have had a regular satellite to play on. So that is something that Beater did really, really well that turn. By selling the satellite, he now will have a regular satellite left to magnetize on, to then triple it again afterwards. So we're probably going to see him sell one more or just equip it. So it looks like he needs to go in with a max of 1 satellite? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So he has to always have 1 satellite only, the one on the board. If he plays with Drakari. Okay, we'll go for the extra stats. Chicken outs. But what we see him do here, by the way, with these aviators is it's so early in the game that Beater is doing this. He is preparing for scam because he knows that there's a lot of scam from the curator. And in general, he's going to have such big stats on his Beatboxer that the only way he loses is because he gets scammed. So already gets rid of that satellite, which we talked about. He wants to get down to just the 1 satellite on the board. Otherwise, it's going to mess up his triple chain. And he's just setting up this aviator. And now he's looking for cards to hold as well. Oh, he found a triple. Oh, look at that. He's cheesing an extra buff here, chat. Instead of just playing the early satellite, he was waiting until the maximum time to see if he would roll a module or a prosthetic hand. Now we can reborn everything. Attaching is the same as selling. Well, selling gives him a gold, which he doesn't really need, so he can magnetize. Yeah, well, to be fair, once he starts magnetizing, the game is like... So I think selling is actually better because his main problem is time, not gold. And as you can see, magnetizing is an incredible time sink. Yeah. Like, the game does not like it. The 2 golden beatboxers, the golden jouster, the regular jouster, the interaction is too much for the game to handle. 10 minions. It's just because the magnetizations are happening so slowly. It's something that happens frequently when you are owning with Beatboxer and you are end of the rope, you're just spamming your magnetics. The game does not like that. It's like, what are you doing? I was never designed for this. Okay, will he pick up magnetics here? Yes, he's going to try to get more triples. So this is where he has a huge bankroll, right? He started with over 100 gold. I'd be shocked if we're not buying Leroy. There we go. Oh, he has so much spell power. Jesus. He has so much spell power because of all the spell power mechs just being copied over and over and over and over. Because for those of you who haven't seen this before, what Beater is doing here is he has a stack of magnetics. It's the golden satellite that's in his hand. And every time he triples it and he remagnetizes that stack, the beatboxers get all the effects again and again and again and again. It's why he has so much money, because it's the Accordatrons being copied. It's also why he has so much spell power, it's because the spell power magnetics are being copied. This banking pants. He has to do the pants after magnetizing, I guess, because otherwise the taunt's gonna come back. So we have Leroy in the hand. Wait, Curator died? Oh, there was no Curator. Right. I say Curator because I saw Curator minions, but there was no Curator. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna hold the Aviator for now. Right, it's unplayable. Classic unplayable. Put that pants back in your hand. Alright. So he actually lost the satellite because of that. That's why he was trying to use the pants. Get it out of his hand. It's okay. This is probably going to be the last turn anyway. So not being able to pick them back up to your hand seems fine. You can just end on magnetizing on, you know, a chicken or whatever you want. Even one spell power magnetic goes so far. Yeah, he's on 64 spell power already. He's just looking for cards now for his hands for this Aviator. Row. Yeah, I could just sell that Moonsteel. Tripling it is of pretty much no consequence. There's a Bile Spitter. Yeah, the spell is free. Yes, he's playing with house money here. He's actually thinking whether it's relevant. It's not relevant. Okay. So he wants to hold other things for this Aviator. Chicken to put the magnetic stack on. Will not go for a new hero power. Okay, try to get golden chicken. I do like that. Yep. Golden chicken definitely matters. We got pants too, so we can pants the chicken. Is the game that educational at this point? Well, yes. And it's also entertaining. I guess my question is, what is your point? if there is a point. Maybe there is no point. That's my flaw a lot of the time. I always assume there is a point people are trying to make, but sometimes like, I have no point, bro. I don't do points, right? All right. I guess one Jouster could also get sold. It feels like he might even keep this Aviator in his hand. No. Sells the Moonsteel. Drakari should have been sold instead of Moonsteel, I'm guessing, but he might sell the Drakari as well. So he's getting ready to put this huge magnetic stack on the golden chicken. And then he's gonna play the anti-reborn. Oh, what is this positioning? Oh, we didn't get the Panzer chicken, yeah. So much to do, so little time with the animation. Oh, so unbelievably smart beater. Oh, what a god, look at that. With slightly more... Like, honestly, the opponent... It's not that unlikely that the opponent would have even had a Kangar there and he could have sniped a Kangar. That was really well done. So using his Illidan hero power super well there. Yeah, and here comes the scam, but the automatons are just ready to soak it. Unbelievable. A schooling here. Yeah, no shot. 0.5 to kill beater. GG. Absolutely masterful.